Good morning. Welcome to Sojourner Vision. This is Russell. It's Saturday morning. Today is the ab burner day. We've got an active rest day, a rest from weights, but we're still going to do a little bit of an exercise. So we've got core routine, the ab burner. The original ab burner was 15 1-minute core exercises. It's a Pilates routine, and I pared it down to 30 seconds a few months, 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. And to make it manageable so I could work up to 1 minute. And I'm at 50 seconds now. I just moved from 45 to 50 seconds last week. So we're gonna hit 50 seconds today again. At this point, I think we're just at the point of we just need to push through and get to a minute, because I don't think it's gonna get easy at this point. It's not hard, it's just trying to figure out the best approach to getting up to 55 seconds and then to a minute. But I don't think I'm gonna feel a difference. I didn't really feel a difference between 45 and 50 seconds. They're both almost equally as intense. The 50-second one was a little more intense on a couple of the moves. But I think when those two moves get a little bit less intense, I'll move it up to 55 seconds and then we'll get back to a minute. I've done it for a minute before. About a year ago, I got up to a minute, and then I laid off of it for a while I was doing heavy weights, and I don't remember what I replaced it with, but anyway. It's a good core routine. It really works out my abs. My abs always feel tight after I'm done, and so we're gonna continue doing it. And it just started raining, folks. I don't know if we can see the raindrops down there or not, but it's raining. I don't know if you can hear it either. Might have to close the door, so that might put a damper on the old run after the post-workout run or jog. I wouldn't call what I do a run yet, it's just a jog. But anyway, hopefully it's not raining when we're doing it, and we can go out and either walk, jog, or jog outside. So anyway, time to get to it. Get some longevity training in so I can meet age with grace, folks. Let's hit it. Let's do it. Saturday's active rest day is done, at least for the workout part. We are on to Saturday. So the ab burner, that went pretty good. I would say, you know, again, the lower left knee circles, I've said it last week, they're early enough in the routine, they're difficult, but they're manageable. By the time I get to the hundreds, you know, legs in the air, hands up and down next to your side, just basically holding your legs up in the air. That one, by the end of that one at 50 seconds compared to 45, it's probably a little bit more intense still. And the lower lifts, I was able to get through to the end of the dinger. Last week I put it down in the middle of the dinger. You know, I get 5 dings at the last 5 seconds of of each interval telling me it's done. And at the last ding is when it hits 0. So starts at 5 seconds and every second it beeps. So I made it all the way through this time, whereas last week I made it a couple dings in and was done. Went ahead and put my legs down. A whole nother lower lift would have been over the ding, and I don't know. I don't need to justify it. I was wore out. So, but after that, the remaining are tolerable. The roll-ups, those are tolerable. They're a good work, spinal work and abdominal work. And then the V-ups. V-ups can be difficult, but those are manageable as well. So you can get a good ab work in, and hip flexors. So, and the roller, like I said last week, not sure if I'm doing those right, but we're doing them. So I'll look up one of these days, but right now that whole 15 move ab burner is enough. It's doing good for me. So, and then the jog, it was a full jog, no walk. Ended up being 10:52, which is higher than yesterday, but I did not set out as high of a pace, actually a much slower pace. And I picked it up maybe after a half mile, just naturally. I mean, it just happened. So ended up at 10:52 for 2.5 miles, 2.5. The half mile dinger hit me here. I'm not going all the way down to the end like I used to this way, the first way down, because those dogs down there, they bark. I don't want them waking people up. So I stop 75, 80 yards shy of that place, because that's where I used to turn around. There's a tree right before their place. I turned around out. That was my land marker. Now I turn around, but before the dogs notice me. So because of that, when I'm coming back, there's the lines on the road, the dash lines and solid lines, and there's a short hill, I think I've told you, and the ends one solid line, and then maybe 50 yards or so, it starts another solid line. So at those solid lines, I do a loop to make up for this end here, and that must be more, because it ends up, instead of 2.42 miles, it ends up being 2.5, which I'm fine with. So anyway, enough talk. That doesn't even mean nothing. Basically 10:52 for 2.5 miles. So anyway, we are done with Saturday. Time to get on with the weekend, and we'll be back out here Monday for the final week 6, with reps, sets of 13, and in the incremental phase. So we'll be done with that next week. So we'll see how we get on bench. I don't know, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Squats, I'll finish. Pretty sure I can force myself through those. Pull-ups, we'll see. I mean, I'm surprising myself every week on those. I'm just gonna stay confident on it. And then shoulders, I don't think, I won't have any issues with 30s. It's a matter of whether I grab the 35s or not. So anyway, we'll let you guys go. Have a great weekend. Get some longevity training in so you can meet age with grace. Get out there and do something, folks. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Be safe. See ya.